Good morning class, welcome back to our online class today. So it's me again, teacher Kongkea, right? So as you know already, for the first session, every Wednesday, we study our book is Grammar Planet 2. As you know already also that our Grammar Planet 2 we finished already, right? So this time teacher will review you again that from the previous lesson that you study already. So before we start, let's repeat the day and the date and the year with teacher first before we move to our lesson for today. So today is Wednesday, September 3rd, 2020. So teacher want you to have your notebook and your pen right now. Put it on your table. So now let's move to our lesson for today. Okay, so today we will review again about comparative adjective. Everyone, do you still remember the form and the using of comparative adjective? Great, so I hope that you still remember our comparative adjective. So this time teacher will review you again and we will have some practice in this video also, so you can write down this one into your notebook. So now let's move to the next one. Okay, so the first one teacher want you to practice that we talk about comparative adjective, that you need to make up sentence, right? Okay, so teacher have sentence for you that regarding with our grammar for today, and you need to arrange that sentence to the correct one. So now let's look at this one. Okay, so the first one is my house, his house, smaller than is. So you need to make up the sentence to the correct. Okay, so teacher has 3 sentences for you for today. So here is the first one, and this one is the second one that we have. Is his garden bigger Anne's garden? And then and another sentence is flowers her beautiful more and are. So this one is not correct sentence, right? So you need to arrange this sentence to the correct one. So the first one we need to put like this, right? His house is smaller than my house. And the second one we need to put like this: Anna's garden is bigger than his garden, right? And the last one is her flowers are more beautiful. So this one is our practice for the first one, right? Okay, so this one is our practice for the first exercise. Now let's move to the next one. Okay, so the next one, can you guess this picture, everyone? Great, so this picture is related with our cartoon that is very famous, is Tom and Jerry, right? So teacher want you to guess this picture, that we need to use this picture to make the sentence of comparative. Okay, so what do you think? And you need to answer the question, right? Okay, so my question is, who is smaller? So you see in this picture already, right? So who is smaller? So the answer is Jerry is smaller than Tom. As you know already, Jerry is the mouse, right? Tom is the cat. So who is smaller? So the smaller one is Jerry, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so this one is again is Tom and Jerry again. So the question is, what do you think? Answer the question, right? Okay, so who is taller? Can you guess it, everyone? Who is taller, Jerry or Tom? Great, so the taller is Tom, right? So the sentence that you need to make in comparative, you need to put like this: Tom is smaller than Jerry, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so everyone, do you still remember this cartoon movie? Great, so this one is very nice cartoon, right? Okay, so can you guess this picture? You need to sing again. and after that you need to answer, right? So my question is, who is bigger? So who is bigger? Is a donkey or is a shark, right? Okay, so the one that is bigger is shark is bigger than donkey, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so this one again, right? Okay, look like he's hungry, right? So you need to think. What do you think? Answer the question. So my question is, who is hungrier, right? Okay, so the hungrier is donkey. So donkey is hungrier than shark, right? Okay, so this one is our sentence that you can use with comparative, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so the next one, this one is your turn, right? That you need to practice this one and you need to write down this one into your notebook. So our practice for today, you need to change the adjective to comparative, right? Okay, so we have young, important, fast, slow, and happy. So as you know already, when you use in comparatives, you need to add er if that one is one syllable, right? Okay, and if we have two syllable, we need to use with more, right? But if the adjective that adding in y, you need to change y to er. So now let's look at this one, that we have young, important, fast, slow, happy. So now let's change with teacher to comparative. Okay, so when we change it to comparative is younger, more important, faster, slower, and happier, right? Okay, so this one is your turn, that you need to write down this one into your notebook and you need to change this one to comparative, that we have nervous, new, sweet, great, and famous, right? Okay, so I hope that you can do it as well. So now let's go to the next one. Okay, so practice 2 also, you need to write this one into your notebook, that you need to write the comparative form of the adjective by adding the syllable that er, right? So here we have how many sentence? Great, so we have 10 sentence in here, and in each sentence we have adjective also, that you need to use that verb to change it to comparative one. Example number 1, that we have the word fast, and the sentence is Superman is faster, very good, than Batman, right? So now you need to do our practice to this one into your notebook, and you can write down this one into your notebook. After that, when you finish, take a photo, send it to teacher, so teacher will check it for you, right? Okay, so now is our break time right now. So see you again for second session. Goodbye everyone, and thank you for watching.